that we've got a medium-term fiscal problem that you can't address from one side. It has to be addressed from both the revenue side and the spending side. On the spending side, if you just look at the stuff that's growing rapidly, which is health and pensions, etc., then you've got to find ways to slow that growth down. On the revenue side, if you're going to raise more revenue, you go for the big stuff. So you look seriously at broadening the GST and or lifting the rate, and you look serious. I think we hear too much about we need to cut income tax rates. Maybe we could cut income tax rates, but what we really need to do on the income tax side is to plug some of the holes that people use to not pay the rate, and that goes to negative gearing, and it goes to superannuation tax, concessions, etc. So your question was, is there one thing we can do? The answer to that is no, there isn't. It's got to be a multifaceted approach, and that has to be sold essentially to an electorate that always seems to me to start from the position that, yeah, we need higher taxes but not mine, and we need lower spending but not that which I benefit from. We've got to get a consensus going here that there are some costs to be paid and everybody's going to pay a bit. I think to me the issue isn't so much negative gearing as the interaction of the negative gearing with the capital gains tax system. I think there's an urban myth that when negative gearing was temporarily suspended in the mid-80s, that there were all kinds of ramifications in the residential sector, and as I've said, I think that's largely urban myth. When you look at the data now, it's very, very difficult to prove that. I think any change to negative gearing, there might be some grandfathering, it would be gradual. I don't see there would be massive repercussions.